team put what happened Saturday night behind it and get ready for now?
This morning we just watched the film, learn from our mistakes, try not, or just don't ponder on, what happened. What happened, we can't go back and change it. Our next biggest game is Maryland, and we have to focus on Maryland and not Florida State.
Is that easier said than done?
Of course. It's always easier said than done, but, you got to have the discipline and the mindset to, you got to forget what happened and just keep going.
I guess Brandon Thompson earlier, you mentioned that was starting, right after the game in the locker room, even with some of the veterans keeping the younger guys up. Was that important to just start that process immediately and say this one's over, we got to move on?
Yeah, I think it was important for us to do that, just because, we have to show our young guys, because they'll be here longer than, our older guys, because we're getting ready to leave out or whatnot, but just to show them that things happen, things don't always fall the way you have planned it to happen, so you just have to, learn from it and keep going.
Or last time you guys went up to Maryland, it was a bit of a shootout. What can you guys do as a defense to help prevent that?
We just have to play Clemson defense. Have to come, with the physical edge, with the chip on our shoulder. After coming from a loss, you want to bounce back from it. So just have to come out with a lot of intensity, stick with the game plan, and just go out, have fun, and play football.
Did y'all have an edge on Saturday? Y'all as a defense?
I'd say we probably did, but it just, I don't know, it just didn't show, it just didn't fall into place.
It seemed like talking to Coach and a couple of you guys after the game that you guys were trying just about everything to try to get pressure and trying to disrupt their flow and timing on offense. At some point, did that become just a major frustration for you guys, not being able to do that?
At a point in time, for me, I think it was kind of frustrating. We just, I don't know, we just couldn't, get things flowing. Every time you thought we had a break, we'll have a penalty or something like that. It just was that night. Things just didn't fall the way we wanted to.
Can you look back at a specific time in the game where you kind of had that thought process, like, man, this is really frustrating. It's starting to eat at me a little bit?
I can't really say when in the game, but at halftime, it really was on my mind. Like, we got to get pressure on the quarterback. It was just real frustrating at halftime.
Was there anything that their line was doing to maybe prevent some of the pressure that you guys had been able to bring in previous games in terms of holding you and Vic in check?
Well, I wouldn't say they did anything different. I think everything they did, we've seen before. It's just they just executed us Saturday night. That's just the biggest thing that happened to me.